Here's my setup right here. Right now I have the version 2.5 on there, but the reason why, judging from the title of the vid, is the reason why I have this here is because I replaced the version 2 with that right there. That is a Fanatec DD. But what happened is this DD, it doesn't work in PC mode. It says nothing is connected, and I can't calibrate the shifter, the H pattern. It doesn't allow calibration. When I hook this back up, everything works fine. But that's where things get a little shaky for me. When I hook this back up, long story short, this right here is a better wheel than the Fanatec DD. I know that might go against everyone's popular opinion, but as soon as I started driving this, I noticed that I was catching slides a lot more. It felt stable. Even the bumps and everything felt more natural. This right here, it just feels artificial. I think that's because these sims, they weren't necessarily designed for a DD wheel. Especially the game I play, Assetto Corsa, came out in 2013 or 14. That actually definitely wasn't designed for a DD wheel. So I'm starting to think, are these games actually optimized for this wheel? Because, I fell for the hype of the direct drive, and, I had to have one. And even when I first got it, I noticed that this right here, just it's very weak. This is a stronger wheel. Because I have that little tool where you can see if it's clipping. I can get a lot more out of this before it starts to clip than I can out of this. And another thing about it is, when I say I can catch a slide, the only thing I noticed with the Fanatec is that when you get a bump or any kind of input, it's a lot quicker. But that's not necessarily realistic. So I'm going and it kind of kicks out or whatever. The Fanatec just boom, quick jolt on the wheel. I already spun out. This, it gives me a slower jolt with enough time to catch it. This isn't there's people that swear by direct drive wheels, and I'm not an expert, but if you got one of these, keep it. It's a better wheel than this one is, which leads me to the point of more expensive direct drive wheels. They say the only difference between this wheel and a more expensive one is that this doesn't have enough power. Even if this had the same amount of torque, or even more torque than this, it still wouldn't feel as good to me. It's just, I'm being honest here, this wheel feels so much better than that wheel right there. Alright, take care. Hope you watched it. And if you're... The thing about it is they don't even make this wheel anymore. All they give you is this. And this has to get sent out so it can get repaired. And when I get it back, all I'm going to do is hook it up to see if it works. And this right here is getting hooked back up. And that's going to be my spare.